there are some other cutscenes.
There are.
Not sure if there's a massive amount to get into with these ones, but
this is here for coverage mostly, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, so there was one Datamined where, Anduin, the very start in the battle for Ardenweald, he appears in a bit. Of course, we know that the Ardenweald sigil is taken. It is depicted, but there is no real lore revelation other than a bunch of characters who know Anduin get to see him do naughty things.
Yeah, it's the thing where it's more about, like, as far as I'm concerned, it's not important plot event wise, but it's kind of important in the sense of what themes are going for, what characters are going to think and do and whatnot. Like what they show us is important, because what they show us, they want us to know. So Bolvar is outside shouting lots of don't let him take you, don't give in to him, which implies Anduin has any say at the minute.
Yeah,
which
I don't
is kind
think
of,
he does.
Yeah, and then Jaina's like, we will save you at any cost, and Laura Bailey does a great job with her voice acting. The incomplete facial animations in the cutscene definitely betray that a little bit, but
oh
PPR,
man, that's something to get into at another day maybe. I'd love to do a comparison of the quality of like in-game cinematography and emote stuff between FF and WoW, but I need to do the research. I know it's no comparison, and FF destroys WoW, but I actually want to be able to sort of see that firsthand. Yeah. So there's that happens. Then there is Helya reviving Anhilda. Anhilda. Yeah. So Anhilda was the leader of the Valkyr that appeared to Sylvanas in Edge of Night, right? When Sylvanas, she hops off Icecrown Citadel because basically Lich King's dead. What does she have to live for? She, of course, then finds herself in this big darkness, so like Maw or something like that. A bunch of Valkyr appear to her. And, that's the pact between... I think the pact that was pretty much exactly what you see in Edge of Night, but then slowly evolved into the pact with the Jailer. Because, of course, those Valkyr were working for the Jailer, because they were working for the Jailer even when they were technically, working for the Lich King. Yes. So, Odin sends a bunch of Valkyr in, they get killed, they're sacrificed to get Anhilda back, meaning Anhilda's back, Helya's being a bit more active, and we have a situation where, it sets up the 9, which is one of our boss fights. Now, the other thing, Helya's back.
Yeah.
And, Helya, you've got Helya, Muzala, and Zoval.
Yep.
And I do have to wonder if they'll all be dead in 9-2. Or, like, if that's the fight,
Sure, they're all already dead. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Oh, yeah, true. So, there you go. Bit more Helya setup. And then finally, Davos is replaced. The sigil is reforged. And basically, I don't know what reforging a sigil is, as you
that's the thing that I'm like. I kind of went, "What the fuck do you mean, Blizzard? To reforge the sigil?" But Zoval took it, and it was extremely important. What do you mean? You can just fucking make them? Like what? What?
I mean, who knows? Maybe that only happens in the context of the raids where it does make sense.
Yeah, no. I just went, "What? Excuse me?"
But another character is pledged up to be the replacement of Davos, and the whole thing is the Kyrians basically reform.
Slightly to begin the reform.
Yeah, they begin to be a bit more compassionate, a bit less rigid, because them being stupid is part of what got us into this whole mess. Yep. Thank you, Kyrians.
Good job.